In my mother's village, there is a story they whisper only during Harmattan nights, a story about the chief's wife and how one night she danced with someone who no longer belonged to the living. The village of Umuagu was proud and lively, full of music, laughter, and endless feasts. But beneath the joy were secrets, old, heavy secrets, and none was darker than the story of Nika, the chief's beautiful young wife. Nika was elegant. Her steps were like music, her smile like moonlight. Men admired her, women envied her. But behind her beauty was a loneliness she could never hide. The chief was an old man, and she was young. One night during the New Yam festival, the drums thundered and the villagers danced under the glowing moon. The chief was weary and returned home early, but Nika stayed. She loved to dance. As the night grew deeper, a tall, handsome man appeared. No one knew where he came from. He was dressed in white, his eyes glowing faintly in the firelight. Without a word, he stepped into the dancing circle. Then he stretched out his hand toward Nika. "Dance with me," he said, his voice smooth, but cold. She hesitated only for a moment before placing her hand in his, and then the drums grew louder, almost as if they obeyed him. Together they began to dance, spinning, swaying, moving with an elegance that made the villagers cheer. But as they clapped and laughed, something felt wrong. Their feet never touched the ground. A whisper spread through the crowd. "That man? He looks like Chaik, but Chaik died last year." Gasps filled the air. And then someone saw the earth beneath his feet was crumbling into dust. But Nika didn't see it. Her eyes were glassy, her smile frozen. She moved as though trapped in a trance, pulled by invisible strings. The spirit twirled her faster and faster, the sound of the drums merging with the pounding of frightened hearts. Then, with one final spin, he led her toward the edge of the dark forest. The drumming stopped. Villagers rushed forward with their torches, but when they reached the trees, Nika and the spirit were gone. Only the night insects sang, and the moon lit the empty path. By morning, they found nothing but her torn wrapper lying by the riverbank. The chief wept bitterly, but the elders shook their heads. "Once you dance with the spirits," they said, "you never return." Even now, they say that during festival nights, when the drums are loudest and the moon shines its brightest, you can still see her, Nika, dancing at the edge of the forest with her ghostly lover. So if you ever visit Umuagu during the New Yam festival, be careful, and if a stranger dressed in white asks you for a dance, remember Nika, because some dances never end.